everyone, it's Sami from Sami's Sweet Life, and you will see I wore the same thing for my March fitness video, but I wanted to go ahead and film this one too because I got something in the mail. So I ended up finding this. Ever since I did the 5K, I've been seeing tons and tons of these various different virtual challenges. Like I did a legit in-person 5K, like was at the race line and went and did the 5K, but I got all these different things for these different virtual challenges and they all have like their own cute little medals for it. And I was like, heck yeah, I love medals. Like, let's check these out. And I happened to come across this one. This one happens to be called the Conqueror Virtual Challenge. I messed up the name like 3 times and I cut it out of the clip, but I found this one and I thought it was really cool because you go through like different parts of the country, different parts of the world, and I picked just one to try and I wanted to kind of review the process. I want to review the app. I want to talk about the medal a little bit. We'll switch to the other camera angle in a second so I can show you the actual app, but it is a phone app and you can log your mileage in it. It does have ways to automatically connect things like your Fitbit and whatever, and you can use bikes or you can just run, or there's other couple of things that you can use to track your mileage. I ended up just riding on the bike and using that as the input for this, but I ended up doing just one. This is the Yellowstone National Park Virtual Challenge. So you pick whatever one. They've got like the Great Wall of China. There's lots of different ones over across Europe. There's one from like Alps to the ocean. So it's like the path from all the way down to the ocean. Really, really cool ones. Route 66, like that goes across the United States. So there's lots of different ones. They range from like 20 miles all the way up to like, I think the longest one is like 2,000 miles. So there's some really, really big ones. Also some really, really small ones, a couple that are like a few hundred miles each. I wanted to pick one that I wouldn't complete in like just one sitting. I wanted something that I could work on for a while, but I also didn't want my first one to like take me months. So I picked Yellowstone. It is a 75-mile one. I feel like that was a reasonable amount to be able to check out the app, get used to the app, and give it an honest review. So I had fun with it, but I don't know, I expected it to be more fun than it was. I thought, you know, if I have this extra little challenge on the side, it would make me want to get on the bike more. And I found that that wasn't really the case. I didn't find it to be like, oh yeah, I want to push for more miles. It just was like, oh yeah, that's cute, it's fun, it's a really neat idea, but it just was not something that kept me motivated and kept me very excited. Like the first couple times I entered my data, that was exciting. Like getting my first virtual postcard was exciting. But other than that, I could have just, it's one of those things like kind of take or leave. It didn't add much to the experience. So I chose to not continue, not to do a different one. But the medal got here today. I was like, ooh, I kind of want to keep going just because the medal is so pretty. But then at the same time, like, I don't want to have all these medals. Like I have the 2 right there from my first Peloton, and then I have this one, but I don't want to like just collect medals. And basically you're paying to use the app, but you're really honestly just paying for your medal. And I don't know, I just think that's kind of cheesy and silly, but I did also buy those Peloton ones, so I guess I can't really complain. And Johnny was giving me a little bit of a hard time, like, oh, you know, totally bought your medal. I was like, yeah, I totally did. I totally bought it. But then I was like, but if you really think about it, if your kid plays an activity, you're paying lots of fees and things to have the kid join the activity, you basically paid for your kid's trophy anyway. Like, that's what I think. Like, you enter competitions, you're paying to enter those competitions. So you're paying for your medal anyway. So this way, at least I'm like, I'm guaranteed a medal. So I almost spit on myself. But at least this way, I'm like, I'm guaranteed my medal. If I finish the challenge, I get the medal that I paid for. So it is kind of silly and hokey, but as far as like quality, this is a nice, like nice, heavy, nice, beautiful medal. I love the little thing matches it. It's got the Yellowstone on it, it's got the wolf on it. I'll show it up close on the camera when I switch angles, but this one's really, really cute. It's got Old Faithful on it and it just goes up, which is super cute. It's like interactive and it's a nice heavy thing. So I'm kind of loving my medal. I think it's silly and hokey, and it is, you know, you're paying for the medal. I really also like the giving and charity aspect of this too, because you get to choose if you want to plant trees or collect plastic from the ocean. Like that's part of the challenge. So you're paying to help with those things. And I think that's great. There's a, you know, a message behind it, and it's a helping thing behind it. And same with one of those medals is a charity medal. So I felt good that money was being donated to a charity as well. And I've mentioned in lots of videos, we donate to Central Texas Food Bank pretty regularly. That's my like charity of choice. I just love them. I love the, you know, everybody should have food. Like that's just a basic thing. And I love that we're blessed enough I can contribute some to that. So I do like the giving aspect of it, but of course you can just donate and skip the medal part. Anyway, I just wanted to kind of review it for you guys. I'm gonna hop to the other camera, walk you through the app, and let you guys see what it looks like. I'm pretty sure I have a discount code for you guys. I'll try to link that down below if I do have one. I thought the app like gives you a way to refer friends, but I'm not exactly sure what it entails. So I'll leave all the info in the description box for you guys, but let's go ahead and hop to the other camera. I'll show this up close and personal and walk you through the app a little bit. Okay. I have the challenge open to the side, and I'll show you guys that in a minute, but I wanted to walk through the actual medal itself. So look in here, it is really, really pretty. I just love, they put a little bit of blue on there. It's got a little bit of colorful things on there, and it just says what it is. Yellowstone National Park Virtual Challenge, and it shows you the mileage or the kilometers right there. It also has the logo on it, and it's just really pretty. And then when you push that thing in the back, it has the Old Faithful geyser popping up, which is really cute. And the back is also really beautiful. It's got the aspen trees and the cute little yellow leaves poking out. It's a nice size, beefy type of medal. And then the band, I don't know what to call this technically speaking, is really pretty. It's got the same logo, all colorful. And this one happens to have a wolf on it. It looks like in the mist, in the mountains. And it's really cute. Make every mile count, and then the Conqueror challenge is up there at the top. And it's just a really nice quality. I'm pretty impressed with it. And after getting it in my hands, I definitely want to collect them all. It's like Pokemon, you want to catch them all. And I think I might try to do some more. Just because the one I saw originally, it was totally a Facebook ad. It was targeting me and I totally fell for it. But the first one was a Hawaiian one. It was a beautiful, beautiful one. And I didn't do that one first. I want to do that one too. So I might do that at some point as well. That one's just really pretty. So let's go ahead and look at the app for a minute. I've already completed the challenge, so you'll be able to see like what it looks like. It will tell you the percentage of your distance, and it shows you how much time you have left. You kind of pick your own time goal. It doesn't really matter. You can always change that. The distance is set. So when you pick whatever one you pick, it's set at a certain distance. Like this one was 75 miles, and you get to see the map. So it'll show you the whole path across the map. See if I can zoom. I want to zoom out a little bit so you can see like the actual mountains and hills and things. You can also switch to a satellite version, which is really cool. So you can zoom in and actually see what everything looks like. And I thought I would be more into this part, but I actually wasn't. So I thought, you know, every time I would log miles, I would go in and zoom in and look at it. You also get a street view for everything. So this is the finish line. Like there's what it looks like. It's gorgeous, it's awesome, but at the same time, like I didn't end up clicking over and doing any of this like along the way. I did this the first like 2 or 3 stops and then was not into it after that. So it really lets you see everything. Like if you want to virtually explore Yellowstone, this is an awesome way to do it. But I just found that I didn't use the app as much as I thought I would. I thought I would be more into it than I was. I really like the medal itself. But I really didn't use any of this. I did read all of the postcards. Every so many miles you get a postcard. Oh, I guess we'll go back to that in a second. So every so many miles you get a postcard. Like you received a postcard, and then it will talk about something. Like you can see the actual postcard itself. You can zoom into it and it will talk about whatever it is. Out of that. It'll talk about everything. So I did end up reading all the postcards, so I learned a little bit about Yellowstone, but I don't know how much of it I will actually like remember. It's fun and cute, and then also every so many miles, whatever choice of your charity, it will tell you like your journey, 100%. You have stopped 10 plastic bottles from entering the ocean. So I picked the plastic bottles one instead of planting trees. You can see it just goes through your journey. I'm going backwards right now. At 80%, you got 10 more bottles. So it's really cool walking through and knowing that you're doing a little bit of good for the environment and also being able to see everything. So going back to the home page here, it walks you through your goals that you've done. And I actually just noticed this year and total distance. So you can do these challenges over time. And I thought maybe I would do like one of the really long ones and just enter and just see how many miles I can get over the year. There's the newest one, Niagara Falls, and you can just pick which ones you want to sign up for. Great Wall of China. This one you make up your own goal, which is a really pretty one, so I thought I might do that one. I was trying to find the really pretty one that I was talking about. Road to Hana, that's the one. So it's 64.4 miles. I really liked the metal on this one. I'm trying to just see the metal itself. Like, isn't that really pretty? I think it's gorgeous. Anyway, that's the one that drew me in, and I clicked over and I was like, wow, this is really cool and really fun. And I did enjoy doing it, but I feel like it is definitely a little bit gimmicky. You can see like all your challenges here as they finish up. And I really just liked it. I think it's cute. They also have a whole Facebook group dedicated to this, so people talk about what they're doing. And I really like some of these like longer ones. The long Great Wall one is 2183 as far as miles. So that would take me a long time to do. But I think it's cute. I think these are really fun, and the medals are cute, and it definitely can add a little bit of extra motivation if you're the right kind of personality for that. But I found that the physical medal to me is really motivated, but the map itself wasn't very motivating. But this is like total distance. That's fun to track. So anyway, that's basically a look at how all of it is. I really am happy that I did it and tried it out, and I wanted to share it with you guys because it was something that could make fitness a little more exciting for people. A lot of people also will just run or walk these, so the smaller distance ones would take longer to do because you don't knock out as many miles at a time as you can sitting on a bike. So it's a little bit different, but I really enjoyed doing it and trying it out, and I'm glad to be able to share it with you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you want to check it out, I'll link down below to everything so you can. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I will catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.